I still remember the exact second my soul left my body and came back colder than the Pacific at 4 a.m. I rolled up my brand new driveway in Carmel-by-the-Sea, fresh off a 12-hour closing, keys to my $5 million oceanfront palace still cutting into my palm like they were trying to brand me, finally made it. 10 years of 100-hour weeks at big tech, sleeping under my desk, eating cup noodles while VCs laughed at my pitch deck, crying in Uber Blacks. After another investor told me, come back when you have a white co-founder. All of it led to this one moment, my house, my name on the deed, no co-signers, no favors, no leeches. I'm talking floor to ceiling glass, redwood beams older than California statehood, waves so close you can taste the salt when you open the window. I'm ready to pop the $800 bottle of Dom P I'd been saving since my Series B, put on some SZA, and ugly cry happy tears by myself for the first time in my life. Instead, I pull up, and there's a dusty-ass matte black Escalade with fake temp tags parked in my spot like it pays the property tax. Front door cracked, music blasting, smell of weed and Totino's pizza rolls leaking out my own windows. I walk in ready to swing on a burglar, and instead, it's my older sister Natalie, feet on my brand new Calicotta marble island, sipping rosé out my unpacked crystal flutes, scrolling on her phone like she owns the deed. Her husband Jason posted up on my $18,000 sectional, shoes on my cream suede cushions, Xbox already hooked to my 85-inch OLED. Their three badass kids running wild, one drawing on my walls with a permanent marker, one pouring Capri Sun on my white oak floors, the third jumping on my bed upstairs screaming, "This is my new room!" Jason looks up, smirks like he just won the lottery, and says the words that ended my entire bloodline. About damn time you showed up, Rumi. This place is fire. We're keeping it. Get your shit and go. Drop your city, and the moment you realized family was just code for people who think your success is communal property, but your struggle was solo. I'm reading every single comment. No cap. Let's see how far this story rides. My name is Rumi Carter, 34, first-gen Fresno raised on Section 8 and government cheese, now VP of product at one of the Fiang-adjacent unicorns, 8-figure net worth before RSU's vest, and the sole owner of the house Natalie was currently treating like a Super 8 after prom. Growing up, we were broke. Mom cleaning rooms at the Piccadilly Inn for $9.50 an hour, Dad gone before I could say his name, lights getting cut off every other month. Natalie was the pretty loud one who got away with murder because she's just spirited. I was the quiet one with the 4.0 who started coding on a library computer at 12 because we couldn't afford internet. Every dollar I ever made from 16 on went straight into the family bucket, bailing Natalie out of mall, theft charges, paying for her community college. She flunked out semester 2. Her destination wedding in Cabo. Marriage lasted 11 months. The down payment on every car she totaled. Every time I tried to say no, she'd run to Mom crying, and Mom would call me at 2 a.m., begging, "She's your only sister, Rumi. Family helps family." So I kept paying, kept quiet, kept climbing, told myself one day I'd build a door strong enough that nobody could kick it down and demand rent. That day finally came 8 months ago. I closed on the house of my wildest dreams, 4,800 square feet of glass, steel, and reclaimed redwood perched on a cliff in Carmel-by-the-Sea. The kind of place you see on Selling Sunset and think, nobody who grew up eating cereal with water actually lives there. Paid cash, no mortgage, no co-signers, title in my name only. I kept it off every social, told nobody except Mom in confidence, and even then I swore her to secrecy. I wanted one thing that was just mine. One damn thing. So when I pulled up after final walkthrough and saw that Escalade squatting in my driveway like it paid the $62K annual property tax, my soul left my body. Front door cracked open. Industry baby, blasting on my hidden Sonos. Smell of cheap weed and Totino's hitting me in the face. I walk in ready to call 911 on a home invasion, and instead, it's Natalie in my kitchen, feet on my island, sipping out my unpacked wine glasses, scrolling TikTok like she built the place. Jason posted up on my couch, shoes on the cushions, Xbox already hooked up, yelling at the kids to stop drawing on Aunt Rumi's rich people walls. The kids don't even look up, just keep destroying my shit like it's Chuck E. Cheese. I stand there, keys cutting into my palm, blood pressure in stroke territory, and somehow manage to ask, "Y'all broke into my house?" Natalie hops up all fake happy, arms wide like she's on The Price is Right. "Surprise, baby sis, we threw ourselves a little housewarming. Mom told us you finally made it big and that one little photo you posted with the neighbor's roof in the background. Girl, Google Lens is free. We couldn't let all this space go to waste." Jason jumps in, chest puffed like a TikTok finance bro. "Already got it listed on Airbnb, $3K a night easy. You work too hard anyway, let the house work for you. That's what family does, right?" That's when the switch flipped. 10 years of, "Yes, Natalie. Here's another 20 grand, Natalie. Don't cry, Mom, I got it," turned into liquid nitrogen in my veins. I smiled real slow, the kind of smile that makes junior engineers cry in one-on-ones. Cool. So y'all just confessed to felony burglary, identity theft, and wire fraud on camera? Natalie rolls her eyes. Always so dramatic. I tap my Apple Watch, red recording light blinking. Nah, dramatic is when I send this to Carmel PD, Monterey County DA, and every news station from here to the Bay. Y'all got 5 minutes to start explaining before this becomes a federal case. Jason lunges like he's about to put hands on me, and that's when the front door swings open again like an Avengers entrance. In walks Brandon Hayes, my ride or die since Stanford, 6'5" of black excellence in a Brioni suit that cost more than Jason's whole life, carrying a carbon fiber briefcase like it's Thor's hammer. "Evening, folks. I'd advise you to take 3 steps back from my client before this becomes assault on top of the B&E. Jason freezes mid-step. Natalie starts stuttering like a broken NPC. Brandon don't even blink. Sets the briefcase on my, still wrapped in plastic, 40K dining table, clicks it open, pulls out a stack of printed screenshots hotter than the surface of the sun. Natalie's texts bragging, "My dumb sister finally bought something we can flip." Jason's Airbnb listing already live under my address, with his community college dropout headshot. The ring footage I had secretly activated the second I signed papers, showing Jason shimmying my window like a raccoon on meth. Every word they just said in my living room? Live streamed it to Brandon's paralegal across the street in a rental van the whole damn time. Brandon lays it out flat, voice calm like he's reading the weather. "Y'all got 2 choices. 1, pack every juice-stained pillow and off-brand Lego, sign the no-contact agreement my client prepared, and disappear from this postcode forever. 2, Monterey County Sheriff is 8 minutes out. Y'all getting booked tonight in orange jumpsuits that clash with your vibes, and we'll see how Airbnb feels about felons using their platform while the FBI looks into the wire fraud." Clock's ticking. Natalie hits the floor, crying, mascara running like cheap paint. Jason's yelling about ungrateful bitches and blood don't betray blood. I just sip the Fiji I pulled from my own fridge and watch them fold like lawn chairs. 1 hour later, every duffel bag, sticky iPad, and half-eaten bag of Takis is dragged out my driveway. Jason deletes the listing on the spot while Brandon screenshots every step. They sign the agreement with shaking hands. Never contact me, Mom, or step foot on any property I own again, or it's automatic restraining order, Plava's lawsuit for emotional distress, property damage, and pain and suffering. Escalade peels out doing 70 and a 25, almost hits my gate on the way out. Silence finally hits my house like the first sip of water after 40 days in the desert. But I knew the war wasn't over. Natalie's petty ass went straight to Facebook with a tear-stained selfie. 1,000-word sob story about how her rich, heartless sister evicted her homeless family with 3 kids. Comments blowing up. Prayer hands. Money really changes people. Some people forget where they came from. I waited exactly 24 hours, posted 1 time, no caption, just facts. Monterey County property records showing me as sole owner, ring footage timestamped of them breaking in. Their own text messages screenshot, signed no contact agreement. Airbnb TOS violation report already filed. Ratio hit 25K to 1 in 8 hours. Natalie deleted her whole account by sunrise. Half her friends unfollowed and Venmo requested her back everything they ever loaned. Fast forward 1 year. My house is everything now. Sunrise yoga on the deck with the ocean doing backflips. Friends who actually add value flying in on weekends. Mom comes over every Sunday for brunch, and we never say Natalie's name once. Turns out when you stop setting yourself on fire to keep leeches warm, you got energy to build bonfires for people who bring marshmallows. Last I heard, Natalie and Jason are crammed in a one-bedroom in Killeen, Texas. He's driving for DoorDash. She's working the window at Checkers, still fighting over whose turn it is to pay the light bill. Mom blocked them the same day I did. Some chains you don't break, you cut clean off and never look back. So yeah, I went from the sister who paid everybody's way to the one who changed the locks, changed the Wi-Fi password, and changed the whole damn definition of family. And every morning I wake up to that Pacific sunrise in the house nobody can ever take, wearing the piece they tried to steal like it's custom couture. Drop your city, and the moment you finally said, funds closed, and watch the leeches scatter, I'm replying to every real one because somebody reading this is still answering 2 a.m. Can you send $500 texts from people who wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire? Close the tab, change the locks, block the numbers, and go build the life they tried to Airbnb out from under you. The view's better when you're the only one with the keys. Peace out. Stay unbothered. Stay owning every square foot you paid for in blood, sweat, and bonuses. Love y'all. For real.